So I'm excited. This is where I want to be. And I look forward to opening up tomorrow. And we've developed this chemistry for the past month. Nothing's going to be new for us tomorrow. There was a few familiar faces when we first got here, but now everyone knows each other. So it's been a good process so far, and we look forward to get started.
Chandler, you talk about kind of stepping out of that Harden Howard shadow in Houston and becoming more of a leading guy. How does that work when you still got a couple of leading personalities here in Dirk and Tyson?
Well, I've always been a team guy. I'm not trying to come here and get mine and be the go-to guy necessarily. I'm going to do whatever it takes for our team to win as many games as possible. And coming here, looking at the options, I love the core that they had. Dirk is one of the greatest to ever play. Monte can really score the ball, and then adding Tyson is one of the best defensive centers in the league, can really finish. So I thought with that core, me being 25 years old, I could come and I could really help them out. I can make my teammates better. Just continue to be one of the more versatile players in the league.
Now that you guys have been around each other a little bit, how do you see you fit into that? How do you see it in terms of kind of your outlook and what kind of year you're going to have?
Well, I think I'm going to have a big year. I think our team's going to have a bigger year. So whatever I can do to help, whatever Coach Carlisle needs me to do, I plan on guarding 1 through 4, being a versatile player, making my teammates better, passing the ball, creating for others, just making the game come easier for them. And I've worked on getting a lot stronger this summer for when Dirk comes out, I can move to the 4 and play a little power forward. So just working on all aspects of my game, and I don't want there to be one thing that I can't do out there. So just continue to do that every single day.
What are the challenges? I mean, obviously the strength is one thing in moving to that power forward spot. I mean, how comfortable are you there? What else do you need to tweak in terms of your approach and how you fit in on the floor when you're playing the 4?
Well, I just think strength was the biggest for me. When I got matched up against the Blake Griffins and the Kevin Lowe's and the Dirks, which sucked, by the way, guarding him. That was the toughest point for me. So offensively, it's just as hard for them to guard me when I take it out and pick and pop and do things like that, but I want to be able to guard them in the post and not have to front and do things like that. So I think the added strength will definitely help. Just knowing all the different play calls at different positions is obviously key. And just defensively, when I'm at the 4, if we decide to switch 1 through 4, know the coverages on pick and roll and different things like that, which I pick up pretty easy.
Have you thought about things that you'll be able to pick up from Dirk, as an offensive player? Maybe not the one-legged fadeaway, but
That's the first thing I thought about. Actually, the first day when he was out on the court, I was just curious. I was like, how do you do it? Because he's one of those guys where you guard him, and I play the best possible defense I can, and he still hits the shot. And it's a combination of his length and his size. But that one-legged fadeaway, it's pretty impossible to even learn, let alone guard.
But are there little nuances you think you can pick up from him other ways?
Yeah, just watching him shoot. Sometimes my shot is really flat when my legs get tired, and he really emphasizes getting the ball in the air. This summer he worked on a quicker release, and just the way he plays, he's so smart. And obviously he's not the fastest, strongest guy in the league, but somehow, some way he finds it done, being crafty, being sneaky. And those are little things that I'll pick up on.
Tyson said he was a little surprised working out with you, your versatility. Do you feel like around the league people they don't know your game, your all-around game, playing next to 2 stars in Houston?
Yeah, and I was fortunate enough to play with 2 superstars in Houston to where I learned from those guys too, but a lot of times, Rockets win, Rockets lose, it was all on James and Dwight. When I'd have a big game, they'd talk about me, but I'm ready for that next step in my career. I'm ready to come here and have a bigger role, be more of a leader, and that's why I came here. And I think I can do that. I think I'm ready for that. I worked extremely hard this summer, so if they haven't seen me, they will this year.
Are you looking